class
CGPA is a
हाँ,
myth.
yeah, CGPA is a myth because skills होनी चाहिए.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is me Komal and you are watching The Legal Vibes. So in this series of podcast, this is the second episode and in which Sakshi Singh, who is my classmate, is our guest. So enjoy the podcast and follow for more. Subscribe the channel The Legal Vibes. Why do you pursue law?
Since 9th standard, I decided that okay, I wanted to do something in legal field. I was very interested in politics. My family, like my father was very interested, but my father somewhere wanted me to pursue medical. So after 10th, I pursued PCB, biology, and then I never felt connected to medical field. But in back of the mind, I always felt like, okay, I wanted to do law, I want to do that. But there was no information that, okay, there is a CLAT, I can go for DU, I can do things like, I can go for entrance exam. And very late in my high school, I got to know, okay, there is CLAT. I have to give that to get into a national university. But since like, तब तक बहुत लेट हो गया था. तो फिर I thought, okay, I'll try. I will go for some other universities, and then I got I'm from Ahmedabad. I live in Ahmedabad, so there was this one university, GLS. I was about to get admission there, but I didn't get. But in the last moment, they called me and they were like, okay, you got the admission. But उसके पहले मैंने यहाँ पे admission करा दिया था, and then I came here. And since then, I never felt even for one moment that okay, I don't want to do law. It's not my thing. I should have pursued medical, or I should have went somewhere else, pursue some other courses. I never felt that. My main reason to pursue law was somewhere in the back of the mind. I want to give back. Like being a woman, I want to give back to society. The women of my life, something from doing law. I want to do something like some NGOs or some charity for women who are not privileged to be where I am, because studying is a privilege and there are many women in the country who don't get this privilege, and I want to do. Politically, I don't know, legally I don't know, but there is something I'm very interested in doing, and I'm still finding my ways how to do it, how to get more connected to women who are not privileged enough to get the access to the education or to whatever they want to do in life. So that's why being a law student, you feel very connected to society because that's what you're studying. So when someone comes with no empathy towards society, that oh, it's not my job to look after poor people or to look after people who are not on my level, it's just not us, because being a law student, that's our responsibility. Through pro bonos we promote that, through legal aid we promote that. Me and my friend Vidhi went to pro bono and we learned so much that other universities are doing so much in pro bonos, and we also need to up our games. Our university should also do a lot in pro bonos. So our faculty also advised us to start pro bonos again. So let's see where it goes. So that's why I want to do.
Do you think there's a difference between NLUs or other universities?
Of course, like exposure wise, I won't say that our university is like okay faculty, okay, like every other university have problems with faculties, but when we talk about exposure, our university have good exposure, because there are many friends I have who comes from other university and they say, oh, your university do better in many other ways, like they took all about our expenses if we go somewhere out. Most university don't do that. Private university won't do that. Like government university won't take your expenses, but our university do that. They help us. Okay, we are backing you up. You just go and do your best, and we'll see whatever happens. So there are obviously difference, like obviously, because faculties are different. They have like best faculties and they have best exposure. They have this status like, oh, I'm from NLU. But regardless, it's in every field it's the matter of skills. At the end, the skill will get you throughout the journey. It's not about school or
So you're doing many moot courts, right? Share the experience with us. To
Not-
our juniors also.
Not many moot courts. I have done only two, one national and one intra. In national, we were the second. We got second place, and in intra,
In which universities you are?
it was in Indore. I don't remember university. Vishwakarma University, and it was in my second year. And it was my first moot court, and with the help of one of my classmates, I got to do it through. And it was one of the best experience I had, and I was so conscious. In first round, I was like, we are out, because I just bluff. I went there and I was shuddering, like, oh my god, what to do now? And they were asking, like, judges grill badly, like they are sitting there so they can point out questions. And in my first round, I was about to speak and he started questioning. He didn't even listen to my facts and he started questioning. I was like, I can't do this. But in second round, I pulled myself up and I was like, okay, let's do it. And then we never in our life thought, okay, we will made it to the finals. Never. We thought, okay, it's just fun. We will take experience and we go home. When they announced our team name and finals, we were like, oh my god, finals, because we had least expectation from ourselves. And then it was like the best feeling. But we didn't make it to the finals because the opponent team was very strong. They took the best researcher, best motor, and the first. They took all these three. So they were very good, and they were our seniors. They were from fourth year that time. And recently it was the intra one. It was in our university, and I got best motor. It was a good experience here in the university. And if I have to say to the juniors now, my roommate is also a junior. She's also from law faculty. I always say that just go for it, because juniors are so self-conscious, like, oh, what if I will get wrong and they will laugh. Nobody cares. I also used to think, oh, if I answer and I will get wrong, everybody is same, like nobody knows anything and they're just pretending. So just go for it. Like I used to think, oh, what if they will laugh and I won't be able to make it, and then I will be just a joke. But it doesn't happen. Even a try ना, if एक बार आप try करते हो ना, तो लोग आपको respect देने लगते हैं कि okay, she tried. We are doing nothing. There are people who are doing nothing. They're simply existing. So trying is like आप जितना try कर रहे हो ना, उतना best है आपके लिए.
Do you think friendship is important in college life?
Friendship, I was never really lucky in friendship. Like school में भी I like last में मेरे को बहुत अच्छे friends मिले, 3-4 लोग, and I was very happy. I'm still in contact with them. I go home and I meet them and we spend time together. In college, I met really good friends. I never even thought that okay, I will get to experience friendship, because I'm a person who avoid relationship because मेरे को छोटी-छोटी चीज़ें बहुत लगती है. Like if we are friends और हमने बहुत time spend कर दिया, if you're talking to someone else, I will be like, why are you talking to them? Why are you not talking to me? Why are you going to them? So I'm very possessive in that, even in relationship to relationship, even in friendships. So I used to think like people will get annoyed, like we are friends, why are you doing that to me? Like I will go and make friends. I was like, obviously. So I don't make a lot of friends, but I have friends which are like, they are always there for me. Even in class, I have a lot of good friends. Even in my roommates, my hostel mates, my roommates, they were the nicest people I could have met. And in like third year, I realized that you shouldn't have expectation with your friends a lot. Like, okay, she will do this, he will do this for me because we are friends. No, nobody. You're not here to make family. You're here to make connections. Some will last forever. Some are just like first semesters. So I don't like keep contact a lot with friends, but they are important to me.
If you could give one piece of advice to your juniors, what would it be?
Just don't sit and think, okay, I will do it. मैं अभी करूँगा, मैं करता हूँ, मैं करूँगा. Just do it. जब हम जितना सोचते हैं ना कि ओके मैं करता हूँ ना, अभी तो टाइम है, मेरे पास तो बहुत टाइम है, आई विल डू इट, टाइम चला जाता है। ऐसे हमारे 3 साल निकल गए, इट्स लाइक कुछ नहीं हुआ। या टाइम फ्लाइज। सो जस्ट डू इट, डोंट थिंक कि अच्छा नेक्स्ट मूड कोर्ट में आई विल टेक पार्ट, नेक्स्ट डिबेट में आई विल टेक पार्ट, जस्ट डू इट एंड लाइक होगा होगा नहीं होगा, इट्स ओके, यू ऑलवेज हैव लाइक इट्स नॉट द एंड ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, होगा होगा नहीं होगा, यू ट्राइड, सो इट्स दैट्स द ओनली थिंग, जस्ट डू इट।
Okay. What one book, podcast, or resources do you think every law student should experience?
I don't really read law books, like not the books we read, and I don't listen podcasts and resources. You should just go for, if there is websites for high courts and you can go there, you just search Maharashtra High Court and you will have their official website and you can go and read cases, like daily के cases you can go and read. अगर regular habit होगी ना पढ़ने की, you will understand legal languages. And if you talk about books, constitution constitution, CPC and CRPC is like you need to know them. Like मेरे को बहुत लेट पता चला कि ओके फाउंडेशन बहुत वीक है, वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन आवर फाउंडेशंस, बट दे आर द ओनली बुक्स यू शुड लाइक know by your heart, like everything about that book. So they are the only 3 books I think should be our first priority to read and learn about.
Okay. So next question is, describe your typical morning routine during final weeks in 3 words.
Final week, like अभी तो 3rd year में आते आते आई हैव स्टॉप बहुत ज़्यादा पढ़ना कि लाइक क्योंकि एकदम क्लास
CGPA is a myth.
या CGPA इज़ अ मिथ, बिकॉज स्किल्स होनी चाहिए। तो मैंने बहुत पढ़ना छोड़ दिया। मैंने मैं क्लास में जितना पढ़ती हूँ मैं पढ़ लेती हूँ, उसके बाद आई जस्ट डू रिविजन, और मैं रात को 12-1 बजे तक पढ़ूँगी एंड आई स्लीप, एंड फिर मैं सुबह अगर एग्ज़ाम 10 बजे आई विल वेक अप एट 6 एंड देन आई स्टडी, एंड हुआ नहीं तो उसमें भी आधे घंटे में आई जस्ट स्लीप। एंड मेरा एक ऐसा है कि एग्ज़ाम के 1 घंटे पहले आई वोंट रीड एनीथिंग। कितना भी कोई बोल भी रहा है ना कि तूने ये पढ़ा क्या, मैं सुनने का ही नहीं पढ़ा, जो होगा देखा जाएगा। सो इन 3 words आई विल से स्लीपलेस, हंग्री एंड हेक्टिक।
Okay, nice. So last question. Imagine you are defending a client you personally disagree with. How do you balance your belief with your professional duty?
First of all, I don't think if I get that experience that I can tell that my client is not innocent. I mean, if it's a heinous crime, I won't actually take up the case, because I've already talked about it. I am here to give back to the society. So if I am the one who is defending some crime which is against the humanity or against the women's, I won't take it. But there's always human rights. Everyone has the right to be defended, even if it's a terrorist. So it's just circumstances. If you need to have that experience ki okay, is it really something which I should take up, or it's just no, it's against my ethics and I won't do it. Because there are big lawyers who just don't go against their ethics, and they just don't take cases which don't align to their principles. So if I get that much experience that I can tell okay, this client is not innocent, I won't take up the case. So I won't take up the case.
Thank you so much. So we'll start with the rapid fire round. Beach or mountain?
Mountain, but I know I cannot do the trekking and camping and hiking stuff because.
But you like mountains?
Yeah, I like mountains.
Books or movies?
Movies.
Sweet or salt?
Salty.
Dog or cats?
Neither, because I don't like animals. But if I have to choose, dogs.
Summer or winter?
Winter.
Call or text?
Neither. I don't like. I just like personally talking people.
Comedy or drama?
Rom-com.
Ocean or pool?
मैं एक बार डूबते बची हूँ, तो आई विल से पूल।
Pancakes or waffles?
आई हेट स्वीट बिकॉज इट गेट्स मी शुगर रश, तो मेरे को हाई फील होता है, बट मैं मर जाऊँगी पर मैं वॉफल्स नहीं खाऊँगी, सिर्फ पैनकेक्स।
Thank you so much, Sakshi.
Welcome.